Many options traders see options as easy money. You can turn a few hundred to a few thousand in one single trade. That's the idea, but what most traders don't realize is options are designed to work against you if you don't understand them completely. With options, you need direction, speed, timing, and volatility all on your side. Miss any of these and the trade can fail. The three big killers of option contracts are theta, 0 days, and the bid and ask. Pay attention on your contracts. Delta is important for how much you could actually gain in return. 0 days are very volatile with the contract, and bid and ask can really mess you up. Some people see a zero point 0.4 and it's a 0.25 spread. Huge, very wide. They buy, instantly lose money, even though it had nothing to do with their trade plan.
This could move up another dollar or two at least. Let's get that option. Could go the $90, $50 contract. $10. Let's go up like 200-300%, 400% if this goes up a dollar. All right, I'm getting the 10s. Let's go. $11 per contract. A very large majority, maybe 70, 80, 90% of people who buy their options contracts, they think about reward. Okay, I'm going to get these $200 contracts and they'll go to 400. They'll go to 500. They'll go to $600. Okay, that's 200%, 300%. And they'll do these mental math numbers, looking at the potential, completely evading risk. As of course, there's going to be losers in the market. You want to keep your winners bigger than your losers. But if you're just looking at the reward from those contracts, buying too deep out, fantasizing over getting that big profit, you're actually going to lose more money long term instead of looking at those deep out of the money calls. And they're going to go up 500%, 600%. Do the math if this drops back. The deeper out the money, the lower probability. There's a race against time, IV. You're going against every single Greek. Those who can really look at this from more of a risk analysis typically crush long term. You're going to have a much smoother ride in options, as if you have these big volatile losses, it's going to be harder to combat that.
That's where a lot of traders get trapped. They start thinking, I'm one trade away, one big trade away, and they start sizing up, taking worse setups, forcing some trades, and now they're not even trading, they're simply gambling. This is a mindset that shifts you directly out of discipline and right into gambling. You want the $1,000 today. You want to make this happen right now. It's exactly what turns potentially weeks and weeks of discipline to zero, right? So this is very important. That's exactly how risk is inevitable. If you're leading in with emotions, leading in with this idea that you're going to win it all in a single day, in a single trade, and that gets you completely off your game plan. This is very much a game of calculation and precision. And the second you start thinking like this, that's the second that everything goes out the window. A lot of people try a ton of strategies. Now, what I recommend and what works for me and Dylan the most is just focusing on one strategy, really putting that to the test. And we've tried multiple strategies, but once we found ones that completely worked and they were in stone, really good win rate, we stuck with those, and that's where we found the most success. So jumping from strategy to strategy might feel like certain progress, although it is a constant loop, especially as options traders, right? Letting that pattern play out over and over again and collecting your data is very important. These contracts are made to put you at a disadvantage. Time decay is a thing only for them to have a better chance against you. So you have to leverage, or you have to find the correct contract for what your game plan is. Now, the emotional trader will get on charts every day trying to look for moves, looking at something that is on a small time frame per se, or looking at things that are not exactly correlated with their strategy. Looking at, oh, this must be short. This is testing this resistance. Let's target a far bit downwards and really just try to be in the market every single day. And these are the exact traders who get burnt. They don't have a strategy. They don't have anything in textbook. They're not looking for anything in particular. They're just trying to be in the market and take these wild guesses, which end up being exactly what gets traders burnt. Now, the calculated options trader is looking for exact setups, analyzing each and every day and preparing for the next market day, looking for structures, looking for trends and obvious support and resistance levels to then further their chances of getting successful trades and being a sniper in the market. Now, this type of trading is very much correlated to being a sniper, being smart, not taking trades every day, waiting and being patient for that opportunity to align. This is what sets apart experienced traders from traders who are just very emotionally driven, wanting to buy option contracts every single day, and really leading them to a tougher time in the market with tons of back and forth and no linear progress. Now, getting over emotional can kill options traders, mixing emotions with trades. People who mix these emotions with their trading set themselves up for failure, saying things like, I'm not messing around this time, I'm gonna get it, this is the one. A lot of people don't talk about it, but emotions and psychology is very important within options. I've seen so many people do well for a week, 2 weeks, and they get over emotional, they get cocky, they buy whatever contracts, they're just trying to be in the market, trying to get filled, and that's when everything goes down. Measure your theta, measure your delta, and actually know what you're getting into, and that will avoid a lot of emotional mind frame decisions. When you know exactly what you're getting into with options and you're not confused why price is doing this, why the contract's doing that, it definitely eliminates a ton of emotions, and it helps you withstand from getting over emotional while you're in the trade. Prepare for the next day, find your stop loss, find your take profit, doing the math on these contracts, figuring out the percentages of what you're trying to target, and making a real game plan the day before you enter the market. Options aren't hard because they're complicated, they're hard because they're precise. You need good entries, controlled size, defined risk, and the right condition. And you must consistently be precise, because in options you can be right and still lose money. So the goal isn't to chase big wins, it's to eliminate bad trades, because the traders who actually last in options don't rely on one big play, they rely on consistency.